Well, good afternoon, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins again. You get a twofer today. Every time I get revelation or understanding or something that brings clarity to myself or my clients, I do my best to share it with everybody. And we were talking with a client today about the idea of balance. And this is rhetoric, usually in most high production circles, is this idea of living a life of balance. And of course, it's addressed in several books about there is really no balance. There's just a constant counterbalancing, as Gary Keller talked about in The One Thing. And something occurred to me today as a guy who started in the real estate business 20 years ago and went from me and Angela to me and Angela and 7 kids in a gigantic house. And it is this. Balance doesn't exist. Balance does not exist. There's only a prioritized schedule. And what I mean by that is if you are seeking balance, this is some ethereal idea you probably have with no true clarity about what it looks like, so that if you were enjoying anything that had the semblance of balance, you probably wouldn't even know it because you have not taken the time to get crystal clear on exactly what balance looks like for you. So it is subjective to every person. Every person has their own sense or lack thereof of a balance, which is simply defined as most simply as what they consider to be the ability to feel like they're present at work when they're at work and at home when they're home. This idea of balance. When people are working too much, they say I'm out of balance. When they're at home too much, they say they're out of balance. So balance doesn't exist. Only a prioritized schedule. And you cannot have a prioritized schedule if you do not know what your priorities are and you do not have a value system with a lever that lets you know what your order of priority is. So let's talk about mine super fast. God, family, and business. That's the order that it rolls in. God, family, business. And that is the order that takes priority in the schedule. But you see, I know what my life looks like according to my definition of balance. I know exactly what my life looks like when I consider it balanced, and it's reflected on my schedule. When I follow my schedule according to my bent or take on balance, then I am balanced because I am spending the time I intend to spend at work doing what I do, and I am spending the time at home away from work that I intend to spend at home. So let's just recognize this. If you're looking for balance, stop looking for balance. Get clarity on exactly what it is you intend to do with your time and where you choose to invest your time, and take a little time to create a life of design rather than living a life of default. Don't spend more time on your weekend getaway or your vacation than you do on your very own life. Spend a little time on your life and get clear with what that would look like. Then put it in your schedule and then simply follow your schedule. There is no balance. There's just a detailed, prioritized schedule. Have a great day, guys.